But in the days of the voice of the seventh angel, when he shall begin to sound, the mystery of God should be finished, as he hath declared to his servants the prophets.
Now, Brother Branham questions, should a Christian woman wear simple jewelry as necklaces or pearls? Well, sister, I know this means a lot to you, and it means a lot for me for you to place your confidence, I tell you the truth. Now remember, the Bible said, when you adorn, do not adorn with costly jewels and pearls and all kinds of wearing of jewelry, but let that be the adorning of a peace and quiet and meek spirit, which I just quoted, which is a great price before the Lord. Now, I don't mean by that, sister, that if you had a pin, this is me, not the Lord. If you had a pin that you wanted to wear, or a little necklace your husband gave you, or maybe something like that you wore, now to me, I don't think that's bad. Now that's just me. I remember I make myself clear, that's my opinion. But I think it's the approach to it. It's the way you do it. See? It's the motive behind it. And when you see it's getting a hold of you, then leave the thing alone. But I think if you wore your wedding ring, I know you Nazarene people, it used to be that you wouldn't even baptize a woman with a wedding ring on. See? I don't believe that. It's necessary. In the Bible, they wore wedding rings. It was a tablet, they called it, around their head. 9 pieces of coin in it. But to show they were married. Now, I think that's all right. If women want to dress and make themselves look decent, clean, ladylike, well, I think there's not a thing to that, to me. But when you get to going to put that thing into making it a little pride, then you're wrong. It's your attitude. Do you women remember here not long ago they had what they call scandal skirts? I think they're coming out again. Or they got worse, they're scandalous now instead of scandal. But they used to have a play back not long ago. They had the girls, young women, and of course the old ones would do it too because they all want to be young. I don't mean you sisters, I mean the women of the world. And they'd cut their skirt up high, about a foot high, every time, and then wear some kind of an underneath garment, look pretty. And when they would make a step, it would show this underneath garment, the lace and frills or whatever it was on it. Which, you know, there's a girl come to me, which is a Dunkard girl, had just received the Holy Ghost. She belonged to the Assemblies of God. And that was in Fort Wayne, Indiana, where I was married at. And she come to me, a fine little lady, and she said, Brother Branham, I want to ask you a question. I said, all right, sister, what is it? She said, do you think it's wrong for a Christian girl to wear a scandal skirt? I said, sister, this is one thing I just can't understand. What is a scandal skirt? And she told me what it was. He said, it shows the underskirt. I said, what is in a woman that would make her want to show her underneath clothes to some man? What business has a Christian girl got doing a thing like that? Could you imagine a Christian? Now look, a man, there's not much to him when it comes to a body. And if he went half naked, there wouldn't be no scandal to it. Not holding for man, but you know that what kind of a woman would be tempted by a man with his shirt off and shorts on or whatever he had? The big old burly looking thing. It looks sloppy and sickly. Horrible. See these men out here, I think it'd make a woman vomit to look at such a thing. If she had, but now you take a woman and put her like that, that's a different temple. You understand? All right. But I think as far as a necklace, or now if you go to load yourself up like you went through the 10-cent store down here with a magnet on you, I think, excuse that. I didn't mean to say that like that. But that's wrong.